I think you'll find, sir, that there will come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves. Then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together.
Welcome back, y'all. This old school. Let's talk shop. Now, today, it's been a trending topic going on amongst my brothers out in Cali about peace. And peace is a beautiful thing if it's something that can be administered across the board, right? When we talk about peace, it's a lot of underlying factors that go along with that. And I heard a lot of brothers saying, "Hey man, ain't no peace, you know." And a few of the well-respected generals from some well-respected neighborhoods took offense to that. And depending on who's looking at this, they could say they was right? And I say they right too, to a certain extent. But I also feel the people that say ain't no such thing as peace. I feel that too, because in order to have peace, man, it's a lot of things you gotta forgive and forget. And historically, Black people, we haven't been too good with forgiving one another, right? We just haven't. Now, I'm gonna speak truth. Historically, we've been known to forgive that white man for his transgressions that he did and committed amongst our people. But we've done damn near the same, if not more, to ourselves than that white man has done to us, if we're gonna be real, right? Now, we got not only homeboys that we lost, but we got people from our hoods, our respective hoods, that lost family members, and they don't take kindly to hearing peace. You see, we can't act as if, these young folks out here that's coming up, that's in the streets now, just because these older players, they not watching over their back no more. So it's easy for them to say, hey, let's have peace. Let's put these guns down, when they the ones who made it look cool to pick the guns up in the first place, right? So don't be upset when these youngsters out here look at y'all and see y'all in such a hypocritical manner. They could say y'all ain't on the front line no more. That's why they don't want peace. I lost my brother. I lost my mother, my sister, my father. Shit, my damn son got killed. Ain't no peace. You understand? Now, here's what I would say, right? Here's my take on it. This generation today, we would never see peace.
He ain't lying.
No, we not. Y'all can get mad at me all you want. You can tell me to shut up and I don't know what I'm talking about. Who am I? Yeah, I'm a gang member. I'm one of those ones that would like to see peace. But I know my people. We got hatred in us. How we gonna have peace and we got hatred? We have hatred.
That's correct.
We got a group of gang members that went and made peace with a real enemy before they did with their own kind.
No.
Right? We got groups of us who can't even get along with our family members. So how are we going to bridge the gap with one another? That's something that we're not going to see in this generation. Now, future generations, yes, let's push for that. Now, if y'all saying, hey, we're not going to stop it now, because it took us decades to get here. So something that took decades to get here, it ain't just gonna stop overnight. It's not. It's not gonna stop overnight. Am I saying that we can't push towards that? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Not at all. And I really commend the brothers, because it's brothers that's still active that is pushing for peace. They are. They pushing for peace. And I'm with that. I am with that. I'm not saying that fuck peace. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is look at the determining factors here, right? Pandora's box has been opened. It's been open. Okay, we could stop the gang. Gang members warring with each other, but is that gonna stop the killing? Is that gonna stop the robbing? Is that gonna stop the jealousy? Is that gonna stop the hatred? No, it's not. So that evil cloud, that dark cloud, is gonna remain over our people. It's gonna remain over our people. How long it took us to get here, that's how long it's gonna take us to get out of here. Okay? Because a lot of these dudes that's barking at people that's saying it ain't gonna be peace, some of y'all own homeboys don't even like y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all from the same hood. Come on now. We got homies from the same hood that do not like each other. We from the same hood and we don't like each other. That's why we got different cliques within our hoods. How did that start? Different cliques branching off because we don't like each other, right? For one, Crips and Bloods are anti-black. We are anti-black. You know what that means? That means we see a dude that look exactly like us and we target him.
I hate little motherfuckers like you. Little niggas, you ain't shit.
Where does that come from? Yeah, now to say it's gonna stop, let's be real. Let's be real here. You can't just throw that word peace around, you know. However they want to word it. They say, hey, it's just a group coming together, and that's where it starts. So the hoods that started that, I believe it was the H-Rays and the 6-O's. Now, when I saw that, when I first saw that, that was the most G'd shit I ever seen. That A, because for those two, that's where it would start. That's where it would start, right? Because that's what started the beef, right? So I commend those dudes, you know, as far as that meeting that took place, only the ones that attended know what actually was said. So whatever those brothers are going to do, hopefully it could be better than how it was done in 92. You know what I mean? Because from what I hear, only the Grapes and the Bounty Hunters kept that truce going for a long time. That was the longest. You know, I don't know if they still with it, but when you say peace, man, you got to let a lot of stuff go, you know. And I saw a post one day that said, disrespect will close doors that an apology will not open. Now, back in Cali, they used to do this thing. I believe it used to come on the box or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. They used to show pictures. And it would be maybe 1,000 pictures. They'd do it like every year. It'd be 1,000 pictures. And they wouldn't tell you what these pictures were until it was over with. So you would see pictures and everybody looking at these pictures, they were all black. It would be young ladies. It would be some beautiful women, man. I mean, they from all ages, beautiful. Same black men, beautiful black men, man, just strong. You know, you show graduation pictures, you show them with their kids, you see all of it. At the end, it'll say they died tragically from gang violence, right? So all of those people have families, and everybody don't take kindly to you killing their family, right? So when you say peace, And a lot of people jump the gun, and I'm not jumping the gun. I'm just responding. I'm because I hear both sides. When both my brothers get on there and say, you know, it ain't gonna be no peace. Then you had certain homies get on there and say, hey man, you don't know what you're talking about, this and that. I can feel both sides. You know what I mean? One is older. He did all of the bullshit. He want peace, you know. But the dude that's young, that's still in it, he like, man, look, I'm still on the front line, you know, in many cases, you know, because it's the young black male that has vitriol towards the next young black male, right? And that's where the disconnect comes, right? So when I hear when you say peace, it's just like the word revolution. You know, a lot of people throw that word around and they don't really know what it means. Malcolm X said, if you knew what the word revolution means, you would run, you would get away, because revolution means death. So people gonna have to die, right? So with peace, that means we gotta let a lot of things go, and the only people that we ever let things go with, black man, is the white man. You know, we forgive them for everything they've done to us, but we don't forgive each other for shit. And we know that. We know that. We know that. You know, we don't know how to bring that war to nobody else but ourselves. We don't know how to bring it to nobody else but ourselves. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. We have, out of any of our black organizations, right? We're not even strong enough to have our own organizations without having a Mexican, a white boy, or a Chinese in it. Talk to me. We can't have shit that's ours. So how we gonna have peace? You know, peace means come together. If we come together, we know what that means. We know what that means. Once we start coming together, some people gonna start dying. That white man gonna come after us. And guess what? We're gonna have to come back at him. And that ain't what we've been wanting to do. Now, granted, we got a lot of us in our race that don't give a shit about what that white man gonna do. But for the most part, there's a lot of us that care about what he gonna do. And a lot of them gonna go tell him what we doing. We know that. So our shit ain't like everybody else's. See, we don't have a code of conduct to where if we do bring these Bloods and Crips together, let's just say, and it wasn't even for Bloods and Crips, let's just say, we say, you know what, across the board, Bloods and Crips, we finna stop the killing. Man, the government gonna come through, they gonna pay one of them dudes to go kill somebody. All they gotta do is say, we're gonna promise you, you're not gonna get no jail time, but we need you to break this up. Hold on, let me charge my computer. Hold on one second. Put that charger on here. Let me put this charger in here. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, now, where was I at? I would really, it's nothing more that I would like to see than to see black men loving and embracing one another. But we hate each other, man. I'm telling you. We hate each other across the board. Black women hate black women. Black men, if it wasn't for gangs, we wouldn't have all that hate for one another. Because for the most part, when a black man see another black man, we do embrace him. Hey, what's up, homie? How you doing? No matter where you're from, you know, we get that. I've never tried to dap up or speak to a brother and he ignored me. That's never happened. That's never happened. I don't care whether we was banging or not. If I say, what's up, homie? He hit it right back. We ain't never been that didn't happen, right? But we still had this hatred amongst our people. And that's what these young guys are speaking about when they say it ain't gonna be no peace, because they live in it. They see it. See, you don't see it when you out of it. When you put your rag down and you ain't tripping no more, you don't see that. But the brothers that's out in the streets, they seeing it. And I see it. I see it. I'm like, damn, man, you know, it would be good to be peaceful like that. But these young dudes don't have no peace. They don't. And like my man, young Ant Hefe said, that he came on and he was uninformed. He said he corrected himself and said that, you know, he don't he said that, you know, he had some wrong information. He was misinformed about the Paru's asking for peace with the flats, right? Because when I first heard that, I'm like, hold on, homie, why not the blacks? Let's bring peace amongst ourselves. You know, it could be done, but just not today. You know, but we got to make that step. We do have to take that step. You know, and the A-Trays and the 6-0s, they took that first step, and I believe before anybody commented, they should have just waited to see how that played out. Because if them dudes could do it, everybody can do it. They can. But it's a generational thing. You see, because the motorcycle go by real quick. Now, I'm all for it, but I know my people. You know, we come from a race that we still can't support each other. We still can't support each other. We still hate on each other. We do all that. How we gonna have peace when all of those factors are in there, man? I mean, for real. I mean, if you got a business, just think about this. If you got a business, when you sell something to a black person, he gonna try to shortchange you before he give you what you asked for. And hey, I need 50. Man, come on, man. Let me give you 25. You don't think you worth what you asked for. That's what he's saying.
Message.
For real. So my thing is not that we can't have peace. Nah, people do want peace, man. People want peace. And everybody don't, though. Everybody don't. There's some people that's gonna say, fuck that. Because through my career, when I was in the streets, I was with the bullshit, but I was on my black shit too. I was on my black shit. I'm like, nah, man, he a black man. I ain't gonna do that to him. I had homies be like, man, I don't care. Fuck that nigga. I had black dudes talking like that. And every nigga know what I'm talking about. Man, fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck because he black. I don't care about that. You know what I mean? At one point in time, it was cool to have black medallions on. But when Dr. Dre came out with that Let Me Ride song,
just another motherfucking day for Dre, so I begin like this. No medallions, dreadlocks, or black fist, it's just that gangster glare.
It threw all that shit out the door. You couldn't even say what's up, brother, to a nigga no more. You say, hey, what's up, bro? Nigga be like, hey, homie, bruh, where you from? That's just how we was getting at each other. That's just how we was getting at each other. Them late 80s, early 90s. What's up, bruh? Bruh, I ain't your brother. Where you from, homie? That's just how we was getting at each other, right? So decades of that, and then all of a sudden, let's talk peace. Nah, homie, I still got some anger. Homie. I still got bullet wounds. I remember how them niggas did me. Niggas shot my brother. My sister gone. My mama gone. Them niggas popped my pops. They popped my son. So many black men have that story. So if we're going to talk peace, we got to push that on future generations, right? Because to get on here and down a man for his opinion, okay, see why? Because that's what this here is for. See why he feel like that. Hey, man, why you feel that it ain't going to be no peace? Okay, first of all, homie, it ain't going to be no peace for me because this nigga killed my brother. You want to go over there in peace treaty with the hood that killed my brother, nigga? What's wrong with you? Try this. Try this. For all of y'all that's saying that it's going to be some good peace, right? You know, they need to shut their mouth, especially them G's, right? them G's. Go to one of your homeboys, your homeboy that you know that's with the business. One of your homies that you know that's with the business. And he lost his brother due to gang violence. Go to him. Go to him and tell him, let's go make peace with the man that killed your brother. He want to apologize. He's willing to apologize for killing your brother. See how that works out. See how he look at you for suggesting that he make peace with the man that killed his brother. See how he look at you. You know, peace has always been known as a cowardly thing, right? So it's not cowardly for you to want to make peace with your brother, though. No, it's not. It's not cowardly. But to make peace with others before your brothers, that's a cowardly act right there. That's a cowardly act, and I don't care what nobody say. I never want to make peace with no outsiders before I make peace with my own. It's just, I ain't cut like that. I'm from Long Beach, homie. Before I make peace, if I want to make peace with the East Side Longo, I'm hollering at the Insanes for sure. Straight up. Man, ain't no way I'm going to want to make peace with them before my brothers. Are you kidding me? I done sat down and ate in these dudes' houses, man. We did play in elementary school together. At one point in time, these was my homeboys. Okay? Through the luck of the draw, we claimed different sides. So that's what made us enemies. But I'm going to go over here with a person that I know that just don't like me because of my race. Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that because they don't look at me funny for doing that. But I say to my brothers, man, back home in Cali, A-Trays and the 6 O's, man, I salute y'all for that, because for everybody that know, those are the two hoods that made everybody pick sides, right? Now, if they gonna lead that, that's on them. Now it trickled down now. Any hood could, it's gonna be a domino effect, especially if they do it and they getting it in and they having fun. See, you got to make it look fun. You got to make it look fun, man. Just like y'all made killing look fun, and that's some dumb shit to say. But for us Californians, gangbanging looked fun to us. Culturally, it was fun. That's why a lot of us are still attracted to the lifestyle, right? So just as it looked fun when we was harming each other, making our mothers cry and fathers cry, we got to make it look fun to bring peace, man, because that's not easy, man. That's not easy. That's not an easy thing to do, because think about it, man. You got your homeboy, man, let me kill my nigga, man. I can't, ouch. And you got some dudes, I heard Gangster, homie, and shout out to Gangster, homie, Santana Block. Shout out to Cuz. I heard him say why he don't wear red, right? He said he don't wear red because a lot of his homies died for wearing red. I mean, excuse me, not died for wearing red. They died, for the wars with Crips and Bloods, right? You never wear that. I get that. I understand that. That's what's up, homie. I salute that. So if you would go that hard for not wearing the color, you can't see why it ain't easy for a man to say, I'll never make peace with the nigga that killed my homie.
You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
You see, that you got to because if you expect for people, because a lot of people will say that's dumb. That's just the color. But people from California, we understand that, homie. Yeah, especially that first and second generation. Hell yeah. But as it trickled down, it ain't like that no more. You got Crips wearing red. You see Crips flamed up now. You know what I mean? But I understood what the homie said when he said that, because we still see, even if you flamed up the right way, it's like, ooh, you know what I mean? And we're not even on that tip, but it's the lifestyle that we chose to lead back then that it's still in our DNA. So that's a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow, and I understand that. I do understand it. And I was talking to somebody about this, and I had a whole lot to say. Because they were saying certain things. Think about it, man. Think about we got certain family members that we don't talk to. We hold that grudge. They ain't kill you. They might have said something or stole something from you or did some shit they wasn't supposed to do. In your mind, it's unforgivable. But that's your family. You ain't spoke to them since the 80s. But you want to make peace with somebody that ain't even your blood? That's unheard of, man. That's unheard of. I would like to see it, though. I would really like to see it. Because if we could pull that off, and see, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I seen homeboys that I used to bang with 20 and 30 years ago. We could shake each other's hand now because we ain't on that page. We could laugh and, back then, before I left home, I could have a drink with her. Like, what's up, cuz? We was wild back then. We was wild, right? But for the ones that's out there now, no, that's going to keep going, right? Saying for us to have peace is like asking white folks not to be racist no more. How's that going to happen, homie? That's something that is instilled in them. Just like what's instilled in us. It's instilled in us, homie. It's instilled in us. Because it's more people. Now, I won't say that. But ask yourself this question. Out of the people that want peace versus the ones that don't, how many more is it? See, we don't know that. But what we do know is, just like in 92, when the truce happened, people start dropping. People start dropping. And we wasn't that smart to realize, hey, man, that's the police doing that. What make you think we going to be that smart to do that right now? Because there's going to be some ignorant nigga. Man, it ain't no police, cuz I seen him. Well, no, blood, that ain't. It's always going to be that ignorant. It's always going to be that spoiled, rotten piece of fruit. And that's just that. And I don't want to talk to hear myself talk. But I would like to hear the other, but not, because I could say, man, I'm cool. I'm a dad. I'm a father, man. I don't have time to be hanging in the streets. I ain't did that in years. I ain't hung out in years. So of course I ain't out there no more. Right? But for the ones that are, man, go tell them dudes to have peace. They ain't got no job.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
How they gonna get around? How they gonna do their thing? That ain't gonna stop the robbing. See, everybody that's in jail for murder ain't a gang member. See, they're not a gang member. Civilians. So just because they civilians don't mean that they don't hate each other. Man, black people, we hate each other, especially in California. You don't get along with my hood, homie, you an enemy. Straight up. Every hood go by my hood or nothing, right? My hood or nothing. It's my hood or nothing. Every hood have said that. So that means, and at one point in time, it's been anybody killer for a long time. So when you have that mentality in people, it's some people that's really about that. And that's what they're about. I had a homeboy I used to steal cars with. We used to do a lot of jacking. He was much older than me. I was in my 20s. I was a young cat. And I recall riding down Crenshaw because it was easy for us because he had a tow truck. And we would see people in cars. And I'm proud to say I ain't never stole nothing from no black person. But my homeboy, he was in his 40s. You know what his motto was? He said, I don't give a fuck what they are. black man, black woman, if I catch him leaking, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. And he did that. He was treacherous. My motto, we pulled up on the car one time and I'm like, oh, let's get him. When I saw he was black, I said, oh, no, I'm cool. He said, what's wrong? I said, nah, man, I don't like to steal from black people, man, because we work hard for our shit.
Please don't do it.
Now, when I said that to him, he never heard that before. He thought about it for a minute. He was like, as he drove the tow truck, we was pushing up Crenshaw, passing Century. As we did that, he looked, and he looked over at me. He said, you know what, cuz? I don't give a fuck if it's a black man, black woman, white man, or white woman. If I catch him leaking, I'm getting him. And I was like, damn, that's cold. That's cold. Because a lot of black people, you can't talk black shit too. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. So when we talk peace, man, it's before you get back at a person and say some foul shit across these airwaves to them, denigrating what they saying, try setting up a meet. Because you know that's what'll be better, right? Don't shit on the next man for his opinion, because that's his opinion, right? You don't know what he's seeing. You don't know what he's seeing. So his opinion is, hey man, with what I see, I don't see no peace. Because, okay, if black folks ain't going in on other gang members, who they gonna go in on? The civilians? Because I seen civilians. If you a civilian and you pull up in one of these niggas' hoods, they gonna rob you. You seen Dubs when he got his food took out there in the coast. And that was a black dude. He pulled up on the nigga, give me your food, homie, eating it. Hey, what's up? Yeah, this good, man. He did him dirty. I ain't never seen him do no white boy like that. We don't do white folks like that. Or Mexicans. We don't do that. We do that to our own people. If you know who you get the one that, oh, okay, he look like a square. All right, this nigga ain't gonna do shit. You pull up on him 10 deep, take his food.
That's some old bullshit.
Come on, man. That's what we dealing with. That's what we dealing with. And see, these G's, they done got to the point where they ain't respected no more. So they gonna use this and talk shit. See, in my day, we respected our older homies. Because them niggas put hands on you. They put hands on you to make you get right. Either you gonna get on or you gonna follow the program. These youngsters ain't doing that no more. Because the youngsters today is like, nigga, I put in work just like you. You ain't putting work in no more. They looking at it as a badge of honor because that's the way it was presented to us, right? So you can't lay that down and then shit on them for picking up that torch, running with it. Can't do that. So have dialogue with these brothers instead of shitting on them, clowning them for what they weren't. You know what I mean? Because all these dudes that were speaking, they steal from their hood. They steal from their hood. Now, they might not have no say so, but they saying so. You see what I'm saying? And the ones that do got say so, ain't nobody listening to them. So before, let's come together on that. Let's show that, okay, if so-and-so said this, okay, let me try to reach out to him. Okay, yeah, I feel what you're saying, homie, but let's do this to bridge that gap. Let's do this. Let's do that to bridge that gap. Oh, he feel that certain way. Let's go do that. And you know what? Let's throw a barbecue over there, homie. Let's do that. Because fuck having these little punk-ass baseball games and basketball games, and then after the game is over with, we going back to business as usual. You see? So with that being said, homie, I ain't going to hold y'all too long. I just wanted to tap in on that because, you know, I wasn't going to say nothing because I don't speak on other hood politics. I don't do all of that. But when it comes to certain things I can speak on, you know, I just give my opinion. That's it, my input. It's just small, that's it. You know, I ain't disrespecting nobody because everybody from Gangsta to Kev Mac and my nigga Compton, Rick Rock, I rock with all of them. I rock with all of them. You know what I mean? And I respect all of them. And they right. They right. But guess what? So is these other brothers. You know what I mean? With that being said, I'm old school, and I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace out.
California, nigga. black. If